everybody, and thank you for watching Dan's Video Reviews. I'm Dan, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the Power Rangers movie. Now, going into this, I wasn't a big Power Rangers fan as a kid, okay? I kind of missed it a little bit. I had one of the movies, and I grew up really just not really caring about the Power Rangers, so that might affect my overall opinion of this movie. As in, if you watched Power Rangers as a kid and you enjoyed it, you'll probably really like this movie. But I have to take a step back, look at it from a critic point of view, and there was a lot of stuff that was about this movie. Let's start with the positives, though. The real positive for this movie is the cast. The main cast of all the characters for the Power Rangers was really good. They had really good chemistry, and they just were able to deliver their lines appropriately and all that. I mean, a couple good spots of cinematography also were really good, but other than that, really, there wasn't a lot to love about this movie. One of the biggest problems for me was the tone. I mean, sometimes it was going like a hyper serious tone, and then sometimes it was way too over the top, way too campy, and that just really didn't mix well together. Now, I understand why they tried to go with that campy route, and I understand why they went for that serious route. They went for the serious route for them to be like, okay, we're trying to take this as a serious movie, we're trying to make it back, bring Power Rangers back into the forefront of everything, and then they wanted to make it campy because they're like, well, the original show was campy, and so gotta have a little bit of that in there thrown in for the fans. Now, what they should have done is they should have gone either fully serious or fully campy. They had a little bit of both, and that really did not work well for it. It definitely just detracted from the experience, and you're like, well, what kind of movie am I going for here? Another part I really didn't like is the pacing. In the first half of the movie, I was sitting there, I was like, this is taking an awful long time to get to the point. Like, it was just circling around these same facts, and it just wasn't moving the plot forward, which definitely did not work well at all, and it definitely left me sitting there wondering, why is that something that's happening? A lot of the humor that was in there really didn't work well for me. It just didn't hit. It was tried to be funny and didn't really work out. And a lot of the character development, some of the plot points for the characters really didn't work out at all. It was, you know, a lot of that stuff had to do with like high school drama. They were teenagers and they had teenager problems, which really just seemed insignificant compared to what else was going on, especially with one of the characters. As I said, all the actors did a very good job. It just, the only exception of the actors doing a good job was Elizabeth Banks as Rita Repulsa. It did not hit at all. She was way too over the top for all the other actors that were trying to be serious. So it just created a weird dynamic that just didn't work out at all. The action, albeit cool by definition, I guess, but it didn't hit on any emotional levels. It was just kind of there to be there, and it didn't work at all, really. And just sitting there watching this, it was more fun to make fun of the movie than it was actually watching the movie, which definitely isn't a good thing to have when you're making your movie. Coming out of this movie, I really didn't enjoy it at all. It just, when I was sitting there and I was thinking about it, I was like, this movie had a lot of problems and not a lot of things going for it. I knew a couple people that when I went to go see it, they enjoyed it, but they also grew up with the Power Rangers movies and the TV show, so when they watched it, they saw what they watched as a kid, and that helped them out. But going in there not having watched a whole lot of the Power Rangers movie or the TV show or anything, I went in there and I just didn't really enjoy my time. It was just like, this is a little cheesy, a little stupid, but other than that, like, as a movie in a whole, it wasn't that good. It didn't have good structure, didn't have good pacing, didn't have really good editing. It just didn't work out. And out of 10, I'd have to give this movie like a 3 out of 10. It was just, it did not hit. If you guys liked it, though, that's great, and I'd actually love to hear why you liked it, and I'd love to have that conversation with you. It's great to learn all these different opinions about movies, because all film is subjective, and you can love a movie that I hate, and I can love a movie that you hate. It's just how it works. And so please feel free to comment below, like, subscribe, share this with your friends. I'm going to be leaving my email and my Twitter somewhere right up here, and I'm going to be probably trying to get another video review out pretty soon. I'm probably going to be going to see the movie Life here pretty soon, and I'm going to probably get a review out for that. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.